Some of you really hate when I pull back the curtain on politics, but others really appreciate it. At the end of the day, though, if we don't start exposing some of these backroom deals and backroom conversations, nothing will ever change and the insiders will continue to win. So I received a phone call from one of my friends on the Caroline Elliott team, and they asked me to do something hilarious. They asked if I'd be willing to try to set up a 1-2 deal between Caroline Elliott and Carrie Lynn Finley. Now, to be very clear, I am not a staff member for Carrie Lynn, nor am I a volunteer on her team. I do really like Carrie Lynn. I have a good relationship with her, as I have friends with many of her staff and volunteers, just like I have friendships with some of the staff and volunteers on the Elliott campaign and other teams. But at the end of the day, I am not one of the team members, so I thought it was hilarious that they actually came to me to ask for that, especially after everything that's happened in the public eye. But at the end of the day, the conversation took place. If you want to say that I'm lying, you can go ahead and believe that all you like, but I am telling the truth here. This conversation really happened, and I think it would be a horrible strategy for Carrie Lynn Finley. Reason being, you couldn't have two more opposite candidates. On one side, you have the grassroots candidate supported under Carrie Lynn Finley. On the other side, you have the establishment candidate. And the reason that's so clear is on the establishment side, you have millions of dollars both within the campaign and adjacent to the campaign trying to buy a win. Where on the other side, you actually have a campaign that is not flush with cash, but it has a lot of hardworking grassroots individuals who want to see change for the province. So you have two absolute opposites. And on the Elliott side, it would be a huge win for them if they could get the support of Carrie Lynn Finley, saying that that's her second choice or who she'd support as number two, because this establishment side has lost a lot of the grassroots base based on everything that's happened. And at the end of the day, you guys, it's time for us to start breaking down that fourth wall, that barrier in politics, and start being transparent with people. We are at the stage in the leadership race where a lot of these candidates are going to try to go to each other to create these 1-2 deals because they want the down ballot support. And what that means is this is a ranked ballot, and it's very likely that it won't be won by everyone's number one choice, but actually who they select as number 2 or number 3 could very well actually be the winner of this race. So a lot of these candidates are going to approach others where they feel that they're weak. So for example, the establishment is weak with the grassroots. Getting the support of Carrie Lynn Finley would be a big win for Caroline Elliott. Now again, I told my friend that I want nothing to do with that, but if they can pull it off, I'll be incredibly impressed because I think Carrie Lynn has everything to lose in a deal like that. Now, for those of you who want to comment saying that I'm torching my future in politics, I could care less. At this point, I am not doing this for a career. I'm doing this because I care about this province. I care about this country. I want to see change. And if you want to throw threats and all kinds of stuff like Calvin and Marshall and the rest of you on the Elliott team, you're just wasting your time because it has no effect on me. I think the public deserve to start knowing the truth about what goes on behind closed doors because these candidates put forward a set of values, they put forward a perspective, but really there's all these backroom deals and this wheeling and dealing and lots of dirty stuff like the Daryl Jones endorsement, and the public deserve to make an informed decision when it comes to putting in place these elected officials.